Did you know that just 6 men controlled bookings for much of American theater by the end of the 19th century? Welcome to Theater History Thursdays. Today, continuing our exploration of the development of American theater, we're taking a look at how venues changed over the 19th century and how those shifts gave rise to the powerful theatrical syndicate. At the dawn of the 1800s, the American theater scene would be virtually unrecognizable to even the most die-hard 21st century Broadway fan. Many performance spaces were rowdy, multi-purpose halls with flat floors, where audiences booed, chatted, ate, and even wandered freely throughout the evening. Over the course of the century, however, theaters transitioned into more purpose-built venues. Raked seating improved audience sightlines, gas and electric lighting allowed for flashy stage effects, and elaborately constructed auditoriums elevated the theater-going experience into an event in itself. The theatrical capital of the country was originally Philadelphia, where Walnut Street Theater, still the oldest continuously operating theatrical venue in the United States, was established in 1808. However, a proliferation of new, purpose-built theaters in New York gradually shifted the center of gravity away from Philadelphia. Initially based in Lower Manhattan, the theater district of the city then migrated to Union Square, before eventually settling into what would become the Broadway district. By the late 19th century, nearly every major American city had at least one grand, nationally known theater. Touring combination companies took advantage of railroads to connect these venues into a truly national theatrical network. This network offered lucrative opportunities. In 1896, 6 theater owners and booking managers formed the Theatrical Syndicate, centralizing bookings through a single nationwide network rather than having producers negotiate with individual theaters. This system was vastly more efficient, but it also concentrated enormous power. Producers who refused to play by syndicate rules often found themselves shut out of many of the country's largest and most profitable theaters, forced to perform in makeshift venues like town halls, bars, and even barns. Think of it like Ticketmaster's dominance over concert ticketing today. Regardless of venue or production, booking authority flowed through the syndicate. Eventually, however, independent producers and theater owners pushed back. The rival Schubert brothers built a competing circuit that finally broke the syndicate monopoly during the early 20th century and laid the foundations for their own production company. Despite its eventual dissolution, the syndicate left a lasting footprint. It helped establish Broadway as the center of American theater and demonstrated how business decisions could and would shape the art that audiences saw on stage. At New Perspectives, we believe in the power of independent theater to challenge the status quo and inspire voices outside the mainstream industry. Understanding the syndicate helps us see how we arrived at today's theatrical landscape and how artists can continue to shape it. That's it for 19th century American theater venues. Stay tuned for more theater history with New Perspectives.